are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Now, is Cardi B gonna be on the Ran Out remix with JT? Oh, hell no. Now, as we know, Cardi B and JT used to be cool. They used to be besties until JT did, I think it was the Super Freaky Girl Queen mix with Nicki Minaj. That's when Cardi B felt some type of way. We saw that play out on social media a few years ago. And they started beefing. Now, in the Ran Out single, which is a bippity bop, I think that song is probably one of the best songs by a female rapper released this year. I don't care what nobody says. Whether you like JT or not, this song is a bop. With that being said, though, JT did throw, allegedly, some shots at Sukihana or Cardi B. Okay, we don't know who it is, but we know it's one of the two because she said, fake ass hoes, JT the realest, big ass veneers, ho, go about your business. Now, as we know, Sukihana and Cardi B both got veneers. And some of their teeth have came out, which has been publicized. You know, Sukihana ate a crab leg. I believe Cardi B ate a bagel and their teeth came out. So they need a refund for them damn veneers. But with that being said, JT recently threw shots at somebody. But allegedly, JT's team believes that if she does a remix, it can make the song bigger. Because the song has a buzz. I see a lot of people on social media saying how much they like the song. Obviously, she's not getting much radio play. Okay, and she's not getting a big push right now like Doechii, but the song has potential, and allegedly her team wants her to put out a remix. I'm hearing that they think Sexy Red would be good for the remix of Cardi B. Cardi B used to be a stripper, and there's strippers in the music video. I could low-key hear Cardi B on this type of record, okay? And if JT or Partisan Fontaine write her verse, it might be fire. I think Sexy Red would be good for this record. Who else I think would be good for this type of record? Doja Cat would be fire. Doja Cat. But I feel like Doja Cat, she kind of lukewarm or cold right now. I don't know what's going on with Doja Cat, but it seems as though she could possibly be flopping. Now, it has been reported that Whack Harlow and Doja Cat's Just Us has the biggest fall on global Paolify, down 132 spots at number 192 with 1,227,000 streams. Now, that's still not bad. At least it's not like under a mil, but falling that many spots is kind of worrisome. You know, I'm a little worried about Doja Cat. You were supposed to come back hot and ready. Why is you coming back flopping? You put out 2 features and the features are not doing well. You put out the Lisa collaboration with Ray. That should have went top 10. That did not go top 10. And then you put out this Whack collaboration with Whack Harlow. Now, you killed your verse. Let's be very clear. Doja Cat saved this song, but unfortunately, it looks like the general public does not care about this collaboration, okay? So I suggest Doja Cat, you need to go back to the Planet Her era, maybe do some more pop rap music, not fully rap music, pop rap, you know, less sampling. I think maybe people are tired of the samples. You do a lot of sampling, so maybe less samples, but I think you need to go back to the Planet Her era. Now, moving on from that, Doechii's Anxiety has reached a new peak at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. It will be her first song ever to enter the top 10. So it looks like Doechii finally got a hit on her hands. Even though I feel like Doechii has put out better records than Anxiety. Anxiety is a bop, but, you know, Persuasive should have went top 10. She's had a bunch of other songs like Nissan Altima, which was on her last mixtape. That should have went top 10. I mean, to be quite honest, I feel like people are kind of sleeping on Doechii a little bit. Okay, because her catalog is pretty decent. But I feel like she should have had a top 10, in my opinion. I definitely think that when she puts out the record with her and Doja Cat, that's probably going to go top 20, top 10 too. Now, Miley Cyrus announced her new album, Something Beautiful, which will be released on May 30th, okay? With that being said, a lot of fans are hoping that she is getting another Queen Bee collaboration, because Queen Bee and Miley collaborated on Playboi Carti, and I believe they won a Grammy together. I think it was Best Pop Duo, not Pop Duo, Country Duo. I think it was some category they won in the Grammys, and a lot of people feel like Miley deserves another collaboration. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I'm not really here for Miley anything. No shade. I didn't like her last album, so I really don't care. I think, Queen Bee should collaborate with other pop stars. I feel like, she should be working with Ariana Grande. I wouldn't mind if her and Gaga do something again. I feel like I'm not really interested in Miley Cyrus music anything. So I really don't care if they do another collaboration, because I just feel like Miley, in the last few years, it hasn't been a lot of hits that she's been putting out. The only reason why Flowers was number one is because she had Payola. Let's be very clear. That song wasn't even deserving of a number one, in my opinion. Now, moving on from that, Playboi Carti music debuts at number one, selling 298,000 first week. It is the biggest hip-hop debut of 2025. Carti's biggest career debut. Carti's second consecutive number one album. Now, he said he sold 320 first week, but Billboard only counted 298. And I believe Billboard. No shade to Playboi Carti. But it was already reported that you was only doing 302,000 or 300,000. Now, 300,000 is good. But I feel like for 30 songs and the hype for Playboi Carti, I was expecting more, especially since he had digital sales. It's not like it was just streaming. You had the per sales, which, they didn't report the per sales, so I don't know why they didn't report the per sales, but they only reported what he did as a whole and not the per sales and, streaming combined. With that being said, though, it was only reported 300,000. So I don't know why you adding 20K to it. And then on top of that, you got a few top 10s this week, especially with Evil Jordan at number 2. Luther is number 1 again. Now, with that being said, though, the following week, your songs free fall out of the top 10. You don't have no songs in the top 10 the following week. So I really don't believe that you did 320 first week. I think you was trying to beat Kung Fu Kenny's numbers because he did 319. That's my opinion. Because it's like, how is your songs not stable on the charts, but you expect me to believe that you did 300,000 first week? Come on now. I wasn't born yesterday. Stop. You can't fool me. So I believe that is probably 298,000, and they probably took away some fraudulent sales. I think he was trying to pull a Travis Scott and get some fraudulent sales through. Billboard is cracking down. They got them new Billboard rules, so they're cracking down. And they were like, oh, no payola for you. You did 298,000. Okay, that's what I think happened. They got rid of the fraudulent sales. I don't believe he did 320. Now, Doechii's Anxiety becomes the first solo song by a female rapper to reach the top 10 on the Hot 100 since Cardi B. Who do you think will have the next top 10 hit on Billboard by a female rapper? Okay, I think it could be Doja Cat. I think on her next album, whether it flops or not, she's going to get a top 10. She got 2 top 10s the last album on Scarlet for Agora Hills and Paint the Town Red. And to me, Paint the Town Red was mid. I like Agora Hills, though. Agora Hills is a bop. I didn't really care for The Town is Red, though. And that song went number 1. So I feel like Doja Cat, she gonna get it the next album that she dropped. Now, has Champagne Thickums been secretly messing around with Kim Kardashian? A lot of fans are speculating that Kim and Drizzy Drake have been sleeping around because on his recent album he dropped with Party Next Door, in the song On My Way, he alludes to sleeping with somebody that people feel like is Kim K. Now, he said, the F was they thinking, you vulnerable, yeah. You got them Liz Taylor diamonds and a heart of gold. Now, allegedly, Kim K has a obsession with Liz Taylor. Okay, allegedly that's one of her idols. She said, you got that big old crib now, and the sign says sold. We're face to face in the crowd. And if you guys remember, Kim K went to Champagne Thickums concert a few years ago, but he kind of just ignored her. Then he also says in the song, I know you got them kids at the house, charge the nanny double and come roll with the owl. Now, if you guys remember, Champagne Thickums also used Kim K lookalike in one of his art covers for a single he dropped. So that's also telling. And here's the thing, I do believe Kim K would sleep with Champagne Thickums because she's a clout chaser. And she also has little to no morals. It is what it is. She slept with Pete Davidson when he was red hot, Reggie Bush, a bunch of different other athletes. She got with Kanye when he was red hot. When she got with Ray J when he was red hot. So Kim K is a clout chaser. She would sleep with anybody that's popping. Now she's trying to attach herself to that white basketball player from the Lakers. Okay? And I have heard that they've had a few rendezvous, and that's why Kanye West used to go at Champagne Thickums all the time, because they did allegedly sleep around with each other, and that's not the only Kardashian that he allegedly slept with. Okay, that tease on Patreon. But Champagne Thickums, this would be a W for Champagne Thickums, an L for Kim and Kanye, because at the end of the day, Kim, you about 45 now? You still whoring around? I mean, when is you gonna actually get your life together? You whoring around at 45, not a good look. We don't expect much from Champagne Thickums or Future. Yes, they're almost 42, but we don't expect much from rappers, okay? So Kim, who's been married like 4 times, you know, clearly you're looking for something with longevity. You're looking for a long-lasting relationship. But with your whole tendencies, you're never going to find it. Okay, Kimberly? But, you know, the tea has been spilled. Champagne Thickums smashed Kim K. That's why Kanye West really can't stand him. The only reason why Kanye West is being nice to him now is because he's jealous of Kung Fu Kenny. That's the real tea. Now, moving on from that, Crawford, who originally signed Megan Thee Stallion, finally speaks out. He said in a recent interview with Brian Zizuk that he went from being a hardworking athlete to the villain in music overnight. Okay? He spoke about rebuilding his label after he had a contract dispute with Megan Thee Stallion. If you guys remember, Megan Thee Stallion sued 1501. They settled it in court, but she sued 1501 for not getting paid for her music. She was signed to basically a 360 deal, and she and Devil Nation took Carl to court. Now, he also had issues with Erica Banks, who also is a rapper. I believe she's on Love and Hip Hop, so he could be the problem. He admits that he would not give that deal that he gave to Megan Thee Stallion to other artists. So he admits his wrongs. He said, I didn't fully understand the business at that time. Back then, we just came in with a number, like us take 40% of her profit. And then that was him not really knowing the business. So he was taking 40% of, you know, what she made from her music. That would mean she would be taking 60, but allegedly, according to Megan Thee Stallion, she wasn't getting paid. So she sued. She was able to get out of her contract. She didn't get no money, but she was able to get out of her contract. And now she has a new deal with Warner. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, Coco Jones is putting out a new song called You. She recently dropped a Britney Spears sample type of record. She sampled Toxic by Britney Spears for her last single. That flopped and it got terrible reviews. So hopefully this song will be better. Okay. Because I like Coco Jones. I think she's very talented. Okay. I really want her to become mainstream and get more recognition, but I feel like she don't always be choosing the right singles. And also last and definitely least, J Beeb was spotted out. He looks better now. He looks less on drugs. He got a haircut. He looks like he actually took a shower this time. He was going around looking homeless, looking terrible as ever, bags underneath his eyes, like he hadn't showered in 3 or 4 days. But he looks good here. Okay, so this means a new era is upon us, and Justin Bieber is about to give us some heat. Okay, and I'm here for it. I like Justin Bieber. Do I think he's better than Justin Timberlake? No, but he's decent. I like a lot of his music, and he do have classic records. So, we got to give him his 10s. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.